Hi, Aries. Happy July, 4th of July. We're going to see what's going on with you, Aries, for this month of July in the year 2019. So, Aries, it's always something going on, but we're going to see what it is and where you're heading, where you want to go, how you want to get there. So, let's see. Okay, Aries, let's see. Okay. Okay, Aries. Alrighty, well, let's see what's going on here. For one thing, I pick up that there's some Aries here. There's a lot going on here as far as work is concerned. I feel like that it's like on both sides. There's a lot going on, but it's also a lot of benefits that's going on there too. I do feel like that there is an Aries that's in the entertainment business, and I feel like that it's like you at the point now where you're finally getting discovered. So this is where it's going to get really, really busy here for this Aries that is in this entertainment situation that I see that's here. It's also saying that the money and the fame and all of that is going to come in quickly. So you're going to have to make sure that you get a hold on it. You're going to have to make sure that you have the right people around you. I feel like you're going to have to make some adjustments here with the people that you are working with, because they not used to handling heavy things, a heavy load. They used to carry in, small boxes, medium boxes, but not these big, huge boxes. And that's what I feel that's going on here. And this Aries I'm picking up in your career. So it's going to be coming in really fast. A lot of adjustments is going to have to be made. And so but you got to stay on top of it. You're going to have a tendency, Aries, to let other people handle it. Yes, you let other people do what they do, but you have to be the one that stays on top of things here. I also see here too, because I feel like that you are not only dealing with short-term success, you also is dealing with long-term. So this is it. This is what you've been planning, wanting, anticipating, and so here it is now. I also see here too, and it's saying here, don't get caught up, because you're going to have a lot of distraction is going to be around you, Aries. So don't get distracted. You have to stay focused. I feel like that at least the first year, from here on forward, for it's saying 2 years, but really the first year, it's like you have to discipline yourself like an athlete. You're gonna want to get lax, and you can't afford it, at least like I say the first year. After that, you can kind of slow walk it, kind of change the pace a little bit, but at this time you have to very well keep it up. Also, there's a tendency here where I feel that you're going to be with someone, and I see them is going to want to have a family, and it's like, wait a minute, we can have a family, but I've worked too hard for my career, and now my career is here, and you want to have a family? I don't think so. And so you will have one, but you would have to, and that's just that person. Little insecurity is kicking in because everything is just happening so fast. So you're going to have to be a juggler, Aries. You're going to have to know how to juggle things, keep things in order, keep things focused. I see a lot of gifts, a lot of recognition is going to be going on here, whoever this Aries is that I'm picking up. I also see here too where I feel like that I see some Aries here. You're going to be making some major moves. And when I say major moves, I'm also talking about physically moving. So you can move from one country to another country. I do see an Aries here where I feel like that You're going to get the dream position that you've been dreaming for. So you're getting ready to get that, and it's going to cause you to have to really come out of your comfort zone, because you're going to be making major moves, like I say, if to another state or might be another country. I definitely feel like that this Aries is going to be dealing with foreign people. So if you're not, you might be going back and forth, or they could be coming where you are, but you're going to have to make a major move that you was not planning on moving, but that goes along with this success that you're having here. And this is a person, I'm not talking about the entertainer. We over here with this other Aries that I'm looking at, and this Aries is dealing in the business world. I feel business slash political, but mostly a business kind of energy that I see that's here. So I see you like moving. This is just, everything is just all, it's like one day you sitting there relaxing, and then all of a sudden hear somebody come to the door and like, come on, we gotta move, you don't have time to think about it, you don't have time to plan, but this is what you've been wanting, so this is here for you. So this is an Aries that's going to be majorly successful as far as your business is concerned. It's also saying here too that this is going to be like a circus kind of energy that I feel that's here. This is a lot of activity that I feel around a lot of Aries that I'm picking up here. It feels like a circus vibration because all of this energy, all of this activity that's going to be going on there. But this is, like I say, you prepared for it, you ready for it. It's almost like you saying, whoa, this is just so overwhelming. But no, it's not overwhelming. This is what you are made, this is what you here for, this is what. So with that being said, ain't no sense in hesitating now, because here it is, Aries. Now I'm also looking at an Aries here where I do feel like that there's going to be a pregnancy. Now this Aries here, I feel like you might have been trying to get pregnant, and so you've been having some difficulties here, and I do feel like that you're finally going to be able to make it happen. It's finally going to happen here. And I do see it's like a little touch and go. You kind of like high risk kind of energy here. But I see you taking your time, and I do see that the baby coming through, and it's going to be fine here. I also see here too, it's just like Aries, everything you doing now is in a big way. It's like dynamic, big. Even the one that's having the baby, you thought that it wasn't going to happen, and here it is in a big way. And so I feel like that Aries, you're going to have to stay motivated, and it's one of those kind of motivations that you can't go to sleep. You know how that you stay up and you might be working on something, you might stay up 24 hours because you got to work, make sure that it's finished or done right. But this is the kind of energy that I feel around a lot of you Aries energy that's here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel that there's an Aries, and you could I see you could be going back to something. So you might have had left a situation. To me, this feels more like a career. So it's like you left and you thought that you were going to, it's like leaving one career, going into another career. But I see you going back into something that you thought that you were leaving. And I do feel like now you're going to see the results you want, because it's almost like, okay, I went, I tried it. Now I know that it's not for me. I know where my calling is. And so now I'm putting both feet in. I'm just putting all in. It's also saying here too where I feel that there is an Aries, and I see you in the bodybuilding kind of energy here. And so I feel like that you are going to go to another level when it comes to bodybuilding. So you're going to go to another level yourself, but you could also be in the body business, and so bodybuilding business. So I feel like that there's going to be some kind of advancement, some kind of different way of doing things. You've been used to doing things a certain way. Now you're getting ready to do it a whole different way, and you're going to see a whole lot of changes here rapidly. So I'm feeling Aries here. Everything is just moving like at lightning speed. And don't get scared. Don't get scared, because you know this is what you was looking for, but it's like you said, but wait a minute, I didn't know it was gonna come this fast, this quick. And yeah, this is talking about what I just said about moving, how everything is just moving quickly. I'm also seeing here too, Aries, this is not a time for y'all to go back in the past. You don't have time to reminisce. You're barely going to have time to sleep. So you need to stay focused. It's really important that you stay focused now. And all of that going, what I coulda, shoulda, woulda did, that's not working. That's not going to help you in anything right now. Now you got to focus on what's going on at this point here, because you are definitely building, creating, making it happen here. Yep, this is talking about the change. This is talking about your career. This is it, Aries. It's also saying here too, and like I say, this is new. Everything is new. It's really the same, but it feels like it's new. It's just a new way of doing things, or a new approach of doing things. But you got to remember, this is what life is about. Nothing stays the same. So you got to be able to adjust. You got to be able to, ride the waves here. And that's what's going on here with a lot of you Aries energy that I see. So let's see here what is going on, Aries, as far as relationship is concerned. Let's see here. Some of you, because a lot of things going on here, Aries, as far as career, business, opportunities is here. So if you want to stand there in the spotlight and just stand there and be petrified with fear, that's your choice. But this is it. This is, your major opportunity. So Aries, show us what you made of. Okay, show us what you got, as they say. I also see some Aries here where I feel like that you could be going for a flirting kind of vibration is going to turn into something real. So there's an Aries where I feel like that you could have been looking and been flirting, just nice little flirt, nothing really outrageous, but then those feelings are going to get away from you and the other person. And so the flirting is going to go to the next level. It's going to get serious here. So I do feel like, and I'm picking up two energies, two kind of Aries here. So I hear a Virgo. So I hear a Virgo vibration here with an Aries. But I also see an Aries here where I see a single Aries, and I do feel like the flirting in there is going to, it's almost like you was like flirting, but I'm not really interested. Then all of a sudden, you know how you take a look and another look, and you say, well, wait a minute, they don't look that bad. And so I see a flirting will turn into a relationship. But I also see a flirting here dealing with a married person here. So you got to think before you make that step, because this flirting here is going to turn. It could cause a lot of domino effects here. So you got to look at it. Do you really want to go across the street, or do you want to stay on this side of the street? So I'm picking up two kind of energies here with the Aries vibration here, dealing with the relationship. I also see here too where I feel like even with relationship, I do feel like that there is an Aries energy here where you haven't been able to forgive. And so how you going to be able to love if you holding on to not being able to forgive and holding on to past hurts and things like that. So I feel like this month here, for some of you Aries, you're going to have to work on letting go. You're going to have to work on moving on here, because you got major opportunities that's here. But if you don't take advantage of it, then you won't get the real deal, the true love that you've been looking for. It's also saying here too that and whoever this Aries that I'm picking up, I don't know why Virgo keep coming in, Aries, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. But whoever this Aries that I'm picking up here, it's like it, you feel it, but you scared. And so, this is not the time to be fearful of anything. Aries, because all of this opportunity that's here with you is definitely here with you. And so it's saying it's time for you to let it happen. Don't be, come on out, let it happen. Be you, do you, and enjoy yourself. That's what it's saying here, Aries. So all of that hiding and being scared and excuse me, and fearful and doubtful, you leave that in the closet, in the room, and lock that door. Okay, it's also saying here too, Aries, where I feel like that you are, yeah, it's saying here that you having a hard time of releasing some things here, but I just told you that this is the time to let it go, lock it up, and come on and enjoy life, be a part of life here, Aries. This is not the time for you to be a sightseer. This is the time for you to do you. It's almost like it's your turn, Aries. So it's like they sitting there, the universe is saying, okay, what your turn, you up next. So show us what you want, what you got, and it's up to you how you perform, or if you're gonna punk out. If you punk out, then you can't get mad at nobody. It's all on you. So we're going to do one more thing here, Aries. Let me see what's going on, because this is a good time here. This is a really, really excellent time for you, Aries. But because you have free will and because you have a choice, then it's up to you, but it is here. It's saying here, make sure that you communicate, make sure that you let people know, and it say take action. Isn't that what I've been telling you? You got to take action. It's action time now. And so is you going to stand there, or is you going to make it happen? Is you going to perform? It's also saying you got support here. So you got support, and a lot of support, more so than what you think you do. But it's like they can't help you or support you if you don't give them nothing to support on. It's also saying you got the answer, so you know what to do. You got the talent. You definitely know what to do here. You definitely know what to do here, Aries. So this is an energy here where it's action time. That's all I can say. It's action time, Aries, here for you. And so the energy is flowing, the energy is good, and you at the point now, Aries, where you moving so strong that you don't take no for an answer. You are not taking no. And what that is saying here, that this is the time for you to happen. This is not the time for you to wait. It's saying here, you understand the signs, you see things, you got the information, you got the know-how with all to, you got the answers. This is opportunity. I cannot say that enough, Aries. Major opportunities. Do not take no for it. And matter of fact, a lot of you, Aries, don't even have to deal with the no energy, because this is the gates are open. This is definitely your time. Well, Aries, let me tell you, this cup of tea is for you, because you're going to need this cup of tea with all of this activity and excitement that's going on. Ooh, but it's a good time. It's not going to be bad. This is what you want. This is what you been wanting. Here it is. So it's what you do with it, Aries. So all I can say is, Aries, enjoy.